What if the key to preventing Alzheimer's and dementia was not in your genes, but in your daily choices? Scientists are now calling Alzheimer's type 3 diabetes. And if you're a woman in your 40s or 50s in perimenopause or menopause, this video is for you. My name is Monica Paz. I'm a functional nutritionist, and today we're diving deep into the connection between blood sugar control, brain fog, and long-term brain health. If you're interested, keep watching. Type 3 diabetes is a term used by researchers and supported by Alzheimer's experts like Dr. Dale Bredesen to describe what happens in the brain when a person is insulin resistant. Just like your body can become insulin resistant, so can your brain. And this eventually leads to impaired glucose metabolism in the brain and eventually to neurodegeneration. Dr. Robert Lustig explains that when cells in the brain cannot get the energy they need, they begin to die. This leads to confusion, memory loss, and eventually Alzheimer's. So yes, Alzheimer's can be rooted in blood sugar dysfunction. 2 out of 3 patients with Alzheimer's are women. Why? Because hormones play a huge role in glucose metabolism and brain protection. During perimenopause and menopause, estrogen levels go down and that protection goes away. Unfortunately, many of us are walking around with elevated blood sugar and don't know it, according to Dr. Casey Means. This happens especially if you have struggled with carb cravings, fatigue, belly fat, unwanted pounds that accumulate around the middle. These symptoms are often dismissed as part of aging, but in reality, they're early warning signs to having metabolic dysfunction. Dr. Dale Bredesen's clinical work shows that Alzheimer's is not a one-cause, one-cure disease. In fact, it's multifactorial. It's triggered by inflammation, toxin exposure, nutrient deficiencies, and especially impaired glucose utilization, meaning blood sugar that is elevated, insulin that is too high, and these things that go unnoticed. In fact, he reports that PET scans show that glucose utilization is impaired decades before Alzheimer's is diagnosed. What that means for us is that we can intervene early. Glucose spikes from refined carbs and sugar can lead to oxidative stress, inflammation of the brain, and can accelerate plaque formation. Here are some common signs that your brain may not be taking up glucose efficiently: brain fog, forgetfulness, poor word recall, energy crashes in the afternoon, sugar cravings, mood swings, anxiety. If these sound familiar to you, you're not alone. There's something you can do about it. Here are 3 things you can start doing today. First of all, upgrade your breakfast. Skip the cereal, milk, and fruit juice and trade them for eggs, avocado, or a protein-packed smoothie with veggies and seeds and nuts and berries. All of these things are going to help you keep your blood sugar stable and remain stable throughout the morning. That way you're not going to be craving sugar in between meals. Number 2, move after every meal. Just a 10-minute walk will do wonders for you. Dr. Casey Means says that your muscles will work as a sponge, taking up all of that glucose and helping you metabolize it so that you can balance your blood sugar and preserve your brain. Even a 10-minute walk is going to help you decrease your blood sugar by 30%. And number 3, strengthen your muscles and your brain. By using your muscles, you're processing the excess blood sugar. Your muscle becomes your metabolic engine. It just helps you aid that pancreas in secreting just the right amount of insulin to preserve your brain. And also make sure that you are exercising your brain by giving it enough sleep, maintaining your stress level low, and managing that stress level, as well as learning new skills. This is all going to contribute to your brain staying healthy. Alzheimer's doesn't have to be your destiny. If you're in your 40s or 50s, now is the time to start instituting all of these guidelines so that you can protect your brain and live a healthy life. If you really like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and look in the description for my meal guide that is going to help you live your best life and protect your brain against elevated blood sugar. And remember to share this with a friend who needs to know the real truth about brain health. See you on the next one.